Welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed out here. I've got G-Man in Hong Kong. Oh, other way.
Hey, what's happening, guys? G-Man out here in Hong Kong. What's cracking, kids?
Yeah, all good, man. All good. It's been a busy week. I think in my life, it's been a busy week, but in the geek world, it hasn't been that busy. I think the couple of weeks beforehand, the lead up to like the end of March, they did so much to keep us like entertained. It's just been overwhelming, man. What about your side, man? How's things in HK?
Everything's cool, Mo. It's just the end of Chinese New Year this week in HK, so just getting back into the routine of things, man. It's been good. It's been a nice, positive week.
No,
I'm just watching. I was just watching Winter Soldier, man. I'm following that Marvel marathon thing. So Winter Soldier this week. Such a brilliant movie.
Awesome movie. Guys, want to say a massive thank you to all you subscribers. Oh my god. Exactly a month ago, before YouTube announced their disappointing news of people that have great content and YouTube channels that have started that are under 1,000 subscribers will not be monetized for their videos, it was heartbreaking because last week I got to see a lot of friends that bring out amazing content that didn't make it to that mark, and I was really upset because I was pushing their pages and, you know, edging people to subscribe to the channels, because some people, they love putting this content out, and to have them get a little bit of money for it does help, because these videos, you know, it takes time out of our days, and most of us still work 9-to-5 jobs. So I mean, we do it for the love of it, but a little extra bonus of getting paid for it as well is absolutely amazing, and it's nice. I mean, it's not much, you know what I mean? You know, less than $100 a year maybe, depending on how big you can get. But I mean, for somebody who has 1,000 subscribers, it helps being monetized for the channel, and you guys gave me that opportunity and my family on this channel an opportunity to get a little bit from it so that we can put it to our production value. So it helps us invest in a new laptop, new editing software or something like that, knowing that you guys played a big part of that. The influx of subscribers that have come through recently, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all the requests. As I said, I do promise that I will get as many videos as possible for you guys who have requested. Guys, if you are new to this channel, click on that little subscribe button and the little notification bell so that every time we upload a new video or a podcast, you guys will get to be the first ones to watch it. But no, massive thank you to my wife, my brother in Hong Kong, Ash, who's been helping out as well. I've got Yakub, one of my best friends, who've been having loads of discussions on here. Ahmed, Steve-O, we've got so many people, and there's more to come, guys. This year is going to be a year full of busyness. I mean, I didn't get the chance to get a table at Anime Con. We had a bit of drama there, but I'm not going to get into too much detail about that. But I've got a couple of shows coming up soon. But this week so far, courtesy of the Geek of Steel, Luke, mate, salutes to you, dude. You gave me the privilege to go see the DC exhibition Dawn of Superheroes in the London O2, and what an amazing experience it was. G-Man, when you're here, when you're back in the UK, it is a must go to. So basically, what I didn't know and what is very interesting is after a movie is done, most of their production sets, production artwork, comic book artwork, comic sales, storyboards, costumes, you name it, go up for auction. And there's this one collector from France. I got to speak to him briefly, but I forgot his name, which is basic. But he buys all of this stuff, bro.
Oh, awesome. Wait. So is he the one that organized this exhibition thing, or is it some of his collection?
It's his collection. He owns all of it.
Oh, wow. So I saw some of your pictures, bro, and old school Christopher Reeve Superman suit and stuff like that. It looks amazing, bro.
40 years ago.
Ones from the movie?
Yep.
Wow.
So they're not replicas, they're not copies. Everything you see, they are originals from the movies, bro. The Batman 1989 Batman, the Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, the Batman with the nipples, all of it, all original concept.
When I'm there in March, man, let's go check it out, man. Can I pay to get in, or do you have to book it in advance?
We can go. When we get there, we can get tickets and the rest of it. So don't worry, we'll get that sorted. So it's definitely one show to go to. But yeah, absolutely amazing. I think seeing the Christopher Reeve suit, really, I just got emotional suddenly, man. I don't know why, because you grow up with this character, and I think Christopher Reeves will always have a special part in our hearts, because even after the incident that happened, he's still, the way he pushed, you know, what do you call it? Being paralyzed, and the way he inspired people still after that. You know, that dude, the dude flew, bro. That guy was very, very. It was touching. It's touching to see that suit there, and to know that he was the one who wore that suit. You know, 40 years later, the costume's still in great condition. You see the embroidery and stuff, and you're like, man, this is emotional. Even there's more photos, man. There's so much there, bro, that we got to see. Even the production stuff that Zack Snyder did for Man of Steel. It was emotional, bro. It was really good show, man. Very good to see that stuff in the flesh live. You're looking at the suit, like, you know, when you see the Batman suit, you were like, you think some of it is like they did go through some horrendous training to fit into those suits, bro. Because Ben Affleck is a beast, bro. Because you look at the Batman Begins suit that Christian Bale wore, he was hench, bro. And then you notice the suit when he goes into the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
He really shredded down for it. And then you see the Dark Knight Rises one, and you're like, bruh, he changed in shape. Where Ben Affleck's one, bro, you're like, oh my god, this guy is a beast. If he was standing in front of you, bro, you wouldn't want to beat him. In that suit as well, the original suit, the original Batman suit from Batman v Superman, that suit is absolutely amazing in real life, bro. It is daunting. You look at it and you're like, fuck, I would not want to be walking in front of this. You know, if that came in front of you, you'd be like, oh, please, let it. It's a very daunting suit, man. It's one of the best suits in the whole, I think, DC universe.
Well, you know what? I've always liked that suit, and they went with the Frank Miller style, the Blunt style. And you know what? One thing that DC does well is I don't know the word on it, but that's iconic. Like, there is no Marvel whatever, like, because there is no suits that you can look at. I know now you got Iron Man, but that's one suit. Like, who else has a suit like that you can turn around and be like, that's an awesome suit? You know what I'm trying to say? Except Iron Man. I mean, realistically, there's no one out there. I mean, like, it's weird, but like the Batman suit, the Christopher Reeve Superman suit, those things are like really iconic. It's amazing, but they're iconic, and you know, I don't want to do the Marvel versus DC shit, but DC has that part, whatever that is, I don't know what to call it, like down.
They have the look of it. They have the look. They have the look of that down to a T. I don't think you cannot change a suit dramatically like they did with the X-Men and stuff like that. I think that's where the 20th Century Fox, they completely fucked up on that. And DC will always win on that because DC have the most iconic suits down to a T.
Like, I've always said, like, the suit is like their identification. You know what I'm trying to say? It identifies them of who they are.
No,
so without that, I don't see my character. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I didn't see Logan. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, Old Man Logan I saw, but throughout, I didn't see Wolverine. I didn't see Cyclops. I don't see none of them.
Yeah.
Which is why I do think, you know, no matter what happens with DC, you're like, yeah, that's Batman.
Yeah.
That's Superman.
Yeah.
No doubt, because the identity is there. No matter what. Whether the film is shit or not, whether they're cussing so-and-so by his mustache, you see him and like, that's Superman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do think DC kill it on that, man, and they have that stamp down, man.
No, of course, they did really good. I mean, while we're on the DC subject, and it upsets me to hear this the way I'm hearing it right now, is so from what I hear, Warner Brothers actually fired Zack Snyder.
What? Really? Yeah. Is that a rumor or what?
I don't think it's been confirmed, but most of the articles that I've been reading this week, they fired him, man. They used his daughter thing just to kind of give it a bit of a sad feeling, which I think is fucking way out of order. But I mean,
they fired him?
Huh?
Why?
Oh no, I don't know. I don't think DC and Zack Snyder had or Warner Brothers had the same vision that he had. I think because he took creative control over it, I think he gave us something. For me personally, I think he's a great visual director. I don't think anybody else could have done what he's done because he's visually amazing. Yeah, the guy knows how to have intricate, detailed scenes. He gave Kryptonians more of a feeling, you know. He gave Batman more of a motive on why he was doing what he was doing, you know. He gave it a real world feeling, even though it wasn't real world, like, you know. But I don't know. That was what I heard. But you know what?
But you know what? One thing, I don't think the public helps. I mean, now everyone has a voice, but I don't think they help because everyone likes to shit on someone, you know.
No, of course.
Came out, everyone's like Zack Snyder's basic, Zack Snyder this, Zack Snyder that. I'm like, why the fuck are you hating on him? Why? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why are you hating on that guy?
Yeah.
Like, the guy's done an amazing job, and like we discussed last week, try and do his job. You won't be able to get a minute of footage. You won't be able to get 30 seconds of footage.
Exactly.
People just want this. I don't know, man. Why can't you just say, alright, the film was basic and just leave it? But you want to put a blame on someone. I mean, maybe sometimes there is a blame on someone, but I don't know. Like I said, there was this whole thing around where it's just like, fuck Zack Snyder, fuck Zack Snyder. Same with Ben Affleck, like, fuck Affleck, he'll never be Batman. I'm like, well, he was, and he fucking was amazing to me. I don't know, man. The Twitter and all that shit don't help, and I don't know if that influenced Warner Brothers or whatnot.
True, it does. It does though. I think the public. I think because we've got too much info into it. Does that make sense? Like you go back to 1989 Batman, yeah. Nothing, no internet. Newspapers said, Michael Keaton is going to be Batman. Nobody, there was nobody's there to react to it or say anything, or internet wasn't like fully there, So, but it happened, and everybody was still shocked about it. So I'm thinking, it is what it is. It's a shame that some bad people have got a voice for it. Bro, to me, I'm still moist. I love it. I was speaking to the Geek is still Luke, and I was like, we had a really good conversation regarding how spoiled we are with what we get right now.
You should get him on the podcast.
No, definitely. I said to him that we're going to get that sorted out, but we were talking about, how appreciated we are, because we live in a good time, man.
Yeah,
we live in a good time.
Doubt.
We're getting all the things that 20 years ago our uncle said, there's going to be movies on these guys. These are going to be big, you know what I mean? He was drawing these characters and saying, I think this character is going to play this. I think that character is going to play that. But now it's like we're actually genuinely in those times. And no, it's true. We're spoiled. We're given way too much, and then, we don't know how to register it or take it. But I suppose where we're coming from, I love it to bits, man. I couldn't say anything better. And I praise all the people that do that work, because it's hard work, bro.
No doubt. I mean, look, what you're saying is true. We're getting everything, and time's going so fast. Technology's growing so quick. We're gonna get things faster.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Remember, we 5 years for the first Avengers movie. The next one's 3 years, and things we're gonna get quicker. And I think you gotta remember one thing. Like, just using Marvel and as an example, like. I think first they started creating movies to accommodate for the old school fans, right? The hardcore comic book guys who want to see their comic book characters in the movie.
Yeah.
Now, they're in the process of maintaining that, but also thinking about 20 years in time, those hardcore fans are the people that are born now. So they don't know shit about the comics. They might not know shit about the comics. What they know is now.
Yeah.
So, they see Robert Downey Jr., for example, as Iron Man. 20 years down the line, they see someone else, they're going to complain, oh, that's not my Iron Man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're thinking about that. So they've captured the audience through the comic books. They've given that audience what they want. Now they're capturing the audience right now, and they're going to think about how do we maintain this audience as well as that audience moving forward. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
no, of course. And that's smart thinking, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
It has to be smart thinking.
If they, for example, just focus on the audience right now and said we're changing everything, like Fox did, for example, hardcore fans like us and our uncle and all the other fans who are into it even more, they're going to be like, what the fuck? So they accommodate for us now. But 20 years down the line, man, it might not be accommodating for us. And you know what? We might have just adapt to it. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I think that's what will happen. We will adapt, because we have adapted. Remember, think about it. When that first X-Men movie came out, bro, I was heartbroken, man. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, oh my God, my heart hurt, bro. My heart... I was like, they don't even have their costumes. They don't even look like the characters. Which fool casted these people? But I think, number 2 came out. Number 3 was, number 2 kind of was like, all right, you know what? I enjoyed it. It felt more like an X-Men movie. Number 3 came out, was like, what the fuck was going on again? Then, First Class came out, bro. And I was like, oh my God, they're bringing it back. They did the costumes. Like, oh my God, like, it's not the right characters. And I don't know why Mystique is still fucking around up in this place. But, oh shit. And then Days of Future Past happened again. Same thing again. Like, this strand of Mystique. Like, what the fuck, man? Why? How did she become the leader of the X-Men? Then Apocalypse came, man. And I was like, they really brought it back up. I'm not going to lie, bro. Because Days of Future Past is my favourite, I think. I do really like that.
definitely, no doubt. I know, I agree with you, but I'm even like, you know, we kind of adapted, but even the comic books now, like the new Iron Man is a female, right? The new Hulk, the Amazing Hulk, the Awesome Hulk is some next to, it's not Bruce Banner no more, some guy called Amadeus Choi, and I'm just reading that, and I'm like, well, I like my Bruce Banner, and I don't really like this new Hulk. However, I'm reading it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, because I don't know if you read any of his comics, like, but this Hulk he's got a nice hairstyle. He looks like Johnny Bravo. He's very smart. He's super strong still, and he's like, you know, always posing and shit like that. So I'm like, I'm not really feeling this Hulk. I prefer my Bruce Banner, but this is what's gonna slowly adapt, and we're gonna slowly move into it and accept. However, talking on that, I read something that Banner's coming back anyway, so maybe this Hulk was a success.
No, it wasn't, bro. Marvel are not really good with their comic books at the moment, bro. That's why I don't really collect Marvel comic books, because I feel like other companies are doing, what can I say, better gripping stories.
Yeah, maybe it depends on the stories and characters. Like,
well, they're rebooting them again, so you're kind of thinking they've never stuck to a story, bro. Like, what am I reading? Like that John Wick comic book. Like, fucking, it's gritty. I can connect to it. I can feel his emotion. The artwork is amazing and the story is amazing. You're like, why can't Marvel just give us grit? Marvel have got gritty comic book stories, but you know, you have to go back to their 90s comics books, bro, to get their grittiness.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe they got too many characters. Like, you know me, right? The reason why I focus on certain characters because those are my favorite. Wolverine, obviously the Punisher, Hulk, maybe some Infinity War and Avengers stories, Deadpool and stuff like that. But there's too many characters. And with DC, I like comic books based around either Batman or even just Joker comics. Like, those are what attract me to them. I can't really buy everything and read everything and engage with everything. That's me personally. So
no, you're right, because it's character based.
Yeah. Yes, I don't know all the characters, but I you know, maybe that's what it is. But I mean, I do agree. I mean, like that Joker comic I read, there's death in the family and there's death of the family or something like that. Oh my god, I read that and I was like, this is psychotic, man. It was very deep, and I'm like, you know, this is a deep freaking comic, man. I mean, I don't know. I agree. I do think DC come out with relevant stories now. Back in the day, X-Men came out. I mean, Marvel had some really deep stories, you know. X-Men was all about the racial division and all that sort of stuff. So they were very deep and stuff. But I don't know. These days, maybe it's too much and whatnot. But I agree. I mean, some of the books that I buy that are deep comics are definitely the DC ones. But I'm focusing on some deep psychotic characters. That's Batman and fucking Joker. So
no, of course. No, it's cool. It's cool. So moving on. Hold up, man. What else has been happening this week? So I went to a show yesterday. Got to see. So it's called the variety. The big Muslim variety show, which was really good. It's for a penny a pill. It's for a good cause. All the money that we paid for the tickets donated to charity to help people in Gambia, Syria, Bangladesh, India. You know, all these places. It's really for orphans, for kids that don't have the parents around, and you know, nobody there to look after them. They're living in absolutely appalling conditions, and some of the stories I heard yesterday, but you get the chance to sponsor a child, so in the process, you know, everybody in the crowd, it was amazing, bro. The love suddenly that was in that crowd, where people, you know, put their hands up for £10,000s and stuff like that to build orphanage houses and things, and you know, give these kids a home and education and things that they needed. It was really inspiring yesterday, man. But we got to see some great acts as well. We got to see what do you call it, a couple of comedians, and there was actually somebody there, I forgot his name, but bro, he's a reggae artist, but he does nasheeds in a reggae style.
Oh wow, okay.
And it was absolutely amazing. I was like, that is the best part of the show, man. He absolutely smashed it. I'm gonna get his name. I'm gonna put in the link below, guys. It's one to double check. We had a comedian from BBC who's from Birmingham, which was absolutely funny, and then to end the great show, Signature was there. So I'm not sure if you saw Signature. They were on Britain's Got Talent. Sam and Cal said that was the best part of the show, these two guys. It was a mixture of Michael Jackson and Bhangra, and you know, they have a great dance routine. And I maybe even put up the video up on my YouTube so you guys get to check it out. It was a great evening with the wife, and then it was full on. It was quite emotional as well, because you know, it's realistic stuff, man. These things happen, man, and it's how we take it and how we deal with it, man, and go from there.
I agree, man.
But next thing,
it's good that you guys went and supported anyway, man. It's definitely necessary. I always believe, I mean, like we've always discussed, I mean, it's unfortunate, and we're fortunate to have what we have.
Yeah.
So it's easy for us to just sit here in our nice apartments and talk, but just acknowledging it, spreading the word, trying to support is the best that we can do. I mean, like I said, man, there shouldn't be poor people in the world. We have money. Money is just a piece of paper. However, there's billionaires out there that can easily resolve world hunger and all this sort of stuff like that. But
they don't choose to. Greed and power.
They do.
Yeah.
You know
They've got the power. They can make a
us.
change, but they don't want to. That's the main thing.
You know what? Unfortunately, the world is revolved around a cycle. You know, there has to be the high, the low, the bottom, and that could be changed, but they choose not to because that's the way it's got to flow. That's the way the circle has to go in their heads. It doesn't have to be, but that's the way it has to go in their heads. And you know, but anyway, as long as we can keep supporting, man, that's
the main thing. Make sure you guys. If you guys are from the UK, or even if abroad, pennyappeal.org. I'll put the link in my description box. Even if it's a 50 pence, you know, something like that, it makes a big difference. Me and my wife played our part yesterday. We have so much that we can do, and a little bit of change does help massively. It does help out massively. But in that, I know we had some crazy incidents that happened last week and a week before that with the gun incident in States. A lot of people losing their lives. The States at the moment and the current leadership they've got at the moment, like, I can't say anything because there's always a motive behind these things.
Well, I'm going to put my charger on, you keep talking, yeah?
Yeah, there's always a motive behind these things, and I'm not a big fan of this dude, but people voted. You guys had that control, but you voted. There's always a secret agenda. Doesn't matter who's looks like they're leaders of these countries or whatever. They're not leaders, they're puppets because there's somebody else behind it, but don't want to get really in too deep about this, but I just don't know. I was just thinking about my thoughts regarding what Donald Trump said about teachers carrying guns with them. And I know this is not part of the geeky world, it's just world news. Like, I suppose that's why I don't like watching news, because it gives you nothing but sadness and negativity, and it's how they program it. And, you know, to be honest, you know, he maybe have valid points on some things, but I don't know what he's talking about now with the gun crime, because all he needs to do is make a law and say people can't carry guns no more. But because I suppose the Americans have been raised up in that way, it's very, very difficult to change that, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't change it. I agree, man. Listen, man, it's sad that it's always kids as well, man. That's annoying. But you know what? The fact is, there are psychos out there. There are mentally psycho people out there, and you can't change the law. Like, that's not realistic. Like, I know people say it's easy to just change it, but like you said, they were raised with it. That's part of their culture, so you can't. But you can make it harder for people to get guns.
Of course.
Like, there was this video that someone shared. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, you know, in Japan you can get a gun, but do you know how hard it is to get a gun? There's so many different rules. Like, okay, you can go and apply for a gun, right? You have to do a test, a whole day workshop and a test, right? You've got to be able to shoot accurately and all that sort of stuff. Then there's a full-on mental test that you have to go through. Right? Then, by law, the bullets and the gun has to be separate in your house, and the police have the authority to come to your house and search. You're signing up to all of this. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But the US, I think you could just apply for it, and I mean, I don't know the full procedures, but I don't hear anything about mental training that's being done. You know what I mean?
No, there's nothing like that, bro.
And they need to do that sort of stuff, you know. And then arming teachers, you know. I mean, look, like everyone's cussing Trump about it, right? The bad thing is it obviously is it can be a very basic idea. Just playing devil's advocate here, yeah? Maybe it's a good idea. Maybe this guy comes in with a gun and a bunch of teachers come out with a gun and shoot him up. However, if you're a genuine teacher, man, you're putting that stress on me that I have to kill another human being, possibly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I have to carry a gun in the office. You know, these guys are not trained, but you're going to give me military training or whatever. I want to be a teacher. I want to teach people. I want to learn how to shoot a gun and kill someone. That could put off people from becoming teachers. You know what I'm trying to say?
Of course, yeah.
But then again, you know, if it's a solution, maybe it could be, because people are scared, man. Sending your child to school and then someone walks in with a gun and shoots them up. So I don't want to knock Trump for his idea.
Yeah.
However, I do think it's stupid. Maybe you do got to get military signed people in there, but that's going to cost the schools. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the schools are going to have to pay for that. It's not like the government will probably pay for it.
No, they won't. Exactly.
And pay ex-military guys. Well, some of them could be quite suffering certain things as well. But they're gonna have to raise funds for this sort of stuff, man. So I don't know, man. I think the best. Actually, I don't know shit, man. But what I'm saying, one of the best solutions could be is make it hard, really hard for you to get a gun. If you do the mental test, do the shooting test, do all that sort of stuff, and then maybe have the law say, all right, if you own a gun, someone has to come to your house every 3 months just to check. I don't know, some shit like that.
No, of course.
You can't ban it. However, you can make it harder for people to get guns. That's what it
should be. That's how it should be, man.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I've been seeing loads of shit about Trump, and everyone's just cussing him, saying the dumbest thing in the world, dumbest thing in the world. I mean, like I said, I'm not a big fan, but the reason why I respect him is because he says it. He says it,
you're right.
And then he gets people's reaction. Everyone reacts. Whether he does it or not, that's up to him. You never know. Maybe he takes everyone's feedback and actually compiles an idea from it. You know what I mean? You never know. I don't know what goes on in his head. Maybe he is crazy and talks shit. But I respect the fact that he says it, and if that's the solution that he's speaking of, then, what other solutions are there? And again, saying banning guns is, I don't think it's a realistic solution, because that country was kind of born up on guns. It's like taking away, I don't know, PG tips from the UK or something. You know what I mean? All these builders are going to go nuts, but you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's an unrealistic idea. Just got to make it harder, man.
No, they do.
You got to do psychic tests on people, mental tests on people.
They got to. They so need to, but it's just, it's sad. So, getting off the political stuff. Oh man, I am mash up though. I do need a little midday nap. I think I'm gonna have a midday nap, bro.
I never do that on a Sunday, bro.
No.
Because I never sleep on a Sunday night. I can never sleep. I had that back to school feeling every time.
Yeah.
So my Mondays are always wrecked, bro, because I sleep like maybe 4 hours on a Sunday. Like I get into bed early. I'm like, yeah, cool. Gonna wake up at 5 a.m. do my training. But I'm up at 2 and I can't sleep. Like that's Sunday night for me every night. So I never have a midday nap.
Have you tried are you using any magnesium supplements or anything like that?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I do take my magnesium every night.
But Sunday.
You know, dreams though. Do you take magnesium?
I only started taking it yesterday.
Have you been getting funny dreams?
Not yet, man. Why? What do you mean funny dreams?
Oh, you get dreams. Yesterday I was dreaming about Wakanda and shit.
Huh?
The day before, it was like, I don't know, it was weird. The day before there was some other dreams, but bro, magnesium gives you messed up dreams. Just, if you ever feel it, maybe it's just me then, but magnesium gives you some messed up dreams. But
I'm gonna try that.
I'm saying though, I take, for sleep-wise, like, I do things to help boost my melatonin and stuff like that. And that's like magnesium or going to the sauna and stuff like that. That helps boost your natural melatonin as you go to bed. But like I said, it's like a back-to-school feeling, man. Sunday is basic.
It is a basic. It's basic. I don't ever sleep on that day as well. But last week I probably got. I'll be honest with you. I've been feeling a bit not under the weather. I think I've got much better because I was ill and I took my antibiotics, went to the doctors, and. Bit of a weird week because I didn't get much sleep. So I think I probably got 7 hours sleep in the whole week, like 2 hours, 3 hours a day. It was really holding me down, man. Really pushing me to my boundaries, bro. I was snapping at people at work and snapping at home because I didn't get much sleep. So I was like, guys, I'm really sorry. Like I have to apologize because my behavior was unacceptable last week because I didn't get much sleep. So wifey kind of said like, have a go with the magnesium, give it a go, bro. Yesterday I slept like a baby, bro. The whole week I didn't sleep. So
magnesium's good for recovery, and I think magnesium helps. I don't know the science behind it, but it helps releases something that releases melatonin, and melatonin is the natural substance for your body to get sleepy and stuff like that.
No, that's good.
It's a substance to help you sleep and whatnot. So
G-Man.
Get on it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna stick on that. I need to take a piss, bro. I'm dying, bro. I'm sorry, man. Can you tell the people about what they thought about Guardians of the Galaxy delete scenes?
Oh, yeah. So there was an awesome deleted scene with Yondu, which is obviously in the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think Kibler meant in Thor Ragnarok, there was a deleted scene with Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I saw the scene, and to be honest, it didn't look. I don't know what scene I saw, but it just looked like a comedy sketch. Like he walked in and he was like, "Where's so and so and so and so?" Sounded like two producers or cast member, staff members, and he walked up and everyone started laughing. But that, I don't know, that's awesome. I mean, maybe they should have put that in the film to kind of get the connection, even though they're going to connect anyway. Maybe you should have put that in there just so a bit of connection between the Thor out of Earth environment with Guardians of the Galaxy. But I thought that was kind of cool, man. I think Yandu's, thinking about it, Yandu is one of the perfect characters. You would always think you would want, I don't know, Star-Lord or one of the main guys to make a cameo. But when they put these side guys in there, it just makes it a bit more exciting. It kind of gives you something to look forward to and whatnot. But again, it's interesting, man. It gets you excited for what we're looking forward to in less than like 2 months now, Infinity War, man. So, I don't know. Kiblo, did you see the scene? I saw the scene that you shared, but it just looked like... it didn't look like the scene I saw was Yandu comes out of the crowd when the girl was going to get executed, and he asked for like 2 members of staff. It looked like, and everyone's like busting up laughing.
I actually haven't seen the footage. Sorry, it wasn't Guardians of the Galaxy. It was 4.
Yeah. With Yandu.
Yeah.
But I mean, the scene I saw. Take a look. Like I said, it doesn't seem like just a comedy sketch. Like he comes out looking for 2 producers or something, and he's like, "All right, cool, carry on."
Yeah.
I was saying, I think it's awesome that Yandu, makes a cameo. It shows that connection. And you would love to see Star-Lord, for example, making a cameo. But it's always better when it's not the main dude.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be something exciting in Infinity War when you do see them connect. Because you know what I noticed in the Infinity War trailer?
What?
You see the group in Wakanda. You see the group in New York. And then you got the group in outer space. But you never see them all together. That's the scene that we're going to go fucking mad for.
That's true.
All those scenes, all them guys from all over wherever they are, in one shot. Whatever the directors, the brothers do, wow, that's gonna be a scene. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's so true. That's so true.
And whether they meet in the first in this movie or not, that might not happen either.
No, that's true. Because that's actually quite emotional. That scene is gonna be totally epic, though. That's gonna be over the moon. Like, we're gonna cry. I think we'll probably cry. Bro. Maybe a month and a half, man. I wish I was there in the UK to watch it with you guys, bro. And you book your tickets later, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be something, man. But yeah, check out that scene, man. Yandu is an amazing character in like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He
was
killed
brilliant.
it.
He was brilliant.
That scene when he was like, he might have been your father, but he ain't your daddy, boy. Oh man, emotional. And when he's like, I'm Mary Poppins, yo. He's fucking awesome, man.
He was brilliant. He was brilliant.
It's a shame that we won't see him.
Yeah, no, definitely. It is going to be. My pre-order for Thor comes through this week, so I'm excited to see it again. I know the digital download came out, but I was like, I need to see it Blu-ray and just get stuck in it again, man. I want to see the characters all again. But here's something funny, bro. Like, I was almost going to say, bro, we're going to have to delay the podcast, yeah? So, almost block the toilet, bro. Lose.
What, by taking a piss, bro?
No, not now. I'm talking about before the podcast, before we started it. So, morning football games. I'm there thinking, right, that's a lot of stuff coming out of me. Because we changed a bit of the diet, we're eating a bit more healthier. We're not eating much rice at night times no more. So, all the kale, spinach, like coming out of the system, iron, because doctors told me I'm losing, so...
What do you mean the doctor said? What are you losing on?
Anemic, bro.
You as well? I was anemic. Remember that?
So now, iron and all of that. So, change the diet, bro. Change the diet, bro. But my pupils have been... I'm sorry about this, guys. Have been, it's much more... It feels cleansed, like... usually you've got some of it stuck in you still. You have to go back again. Like, now it's straight flush, but... I flushed the toilet. I was like, excuse me. You know when the water rises, your heart stops. You're like, oh. So the water.
That happened to me in New York once, right? Because when I go on holiday or business trips or whatever, I don't care about diet. So I'm in New York, and New York's known for junk food, so I'm junking out. I go to the toilet in the hotel, break it down, bro. The toilet water, and it actually came out. I'm like, fuck. It came out. That's the first time I've ever experienced that. I checked out that next day. I was like, yep, I'm done with that shit.
What do you mean? So you left it there and slept?
Yeah, bro, fuck that. Housekeeping can take care of it. That's nasty.
So what happened? So did it overflow? But did the water stop?
Yeah. The water kept it. No, it kept it flow. I don't know what it is, but like it's never happened to me in the UK or Hong Kong, whatever. It seems like the water, when it gets to a certain level, it stops.
Yeah.
Where in New Zealand, it just kept on coming up, and it came out. I was like, fuck me, that is nasty. But no, man, like kale and all those stuff, like it really helps the gut, man, your gut system. Just I feel like it flushes it all out. Like now, recently, I've been big, even though I do the ketogenic diet and whatnot, and all those sort of foods and all that stuff. I've been eating a lot of good probiotic foods, basically.
Yeah.
Like so yogurts and stuff like that. Good for good gut health, basically. And kimchi is another one I'm on. Like kimchi is this Korean fermented cabbage, and I've never been big on it, to be honest with you. But since I found out how good it is for you, like as a probiotic. But I'm at that age now. You know when you're back in the days, you want to eat something healthy. You're like, oh, this is butters, and you just don't do it. But I'm at that age now. Even when it's butters, I'm just like, this is good for you, and I don't know what it is. The obsession of knowing that this is good for your body makes it taste good. Now I'm eating all this kimchi and all this sort of stuff just for good health. So I don't know. Try and get on that as well, man. But
no, we'll do, man. It's all about healthy body, healthy mind, isn't it? I suppose that changes the whole. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
we get stuck on it, bro, man.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, it's not about living forever. I'm not gonna live forever. I'm not trying to live forever. I probably, God forbid, but I could die next week, right? God forbid. But what I'm saying is, while I am alive, I want to feel good. I want to feel good. I want my body to feel good. I want my stomach to feel good. I want my mind to feel good. And also, I feel like I want to be in a good shape because that mentally gives me a good sort of feeling as well. Do you know what I mean?
Course.
It's not about living forever, but it's about feeling good right now and knowing that, you know what? You can live up to and be active up to 60, 70, 80.
Exactly.
And be active still, rather than getting to whatever, 40, and just having all these sugar levels rising and shit, and you're all fucked up, 70% body fat, and you can't do that, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about. But like I said, there are people out there that can have a game and they feel whatever and they don't give a shit. That's good, because you should never, no human should tell another human what they can and cannot do, as long as you're not hurting anyone else.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you can influence this good on your family. You know what I mean? Like, this how you feel cool, bro. Do this, bro. It'll be good for your life, rather than just fuck it up and drink and eat shit and Because I want to be old with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want to be, and all of us. I want us all to be active and cracking joke and stuff like that. God forbid one of us, something happens. That's why I like to influence. That's why I like to all this knowledge I find out. I want to share it with you guys.
No, of course,
I want you guys to be there with me. Like, man, let's get on this thing so we're all active and all that shit together. I don't want none of us to, be unactive and so unhealthy where the body just crumbles from the inside. You know what I mean? This is one body, man. Like, you make it crumble. So that's why I always share it and I preach it on our WhatsApp group and whatnot. Because I just want people to get on it, man. Because I want us to be there together, man.
No, of course. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, bro. It's a good thing. All right, man. Moving on to. You were saying about Marvel, bro, and their box office hits at the moment, bro. Black Panther is absolutely smashing it.
Black Panther has the best Marvel opening weekend of all time, and box office wise, and I think it was all time, or Avengers 1 was the first time. No, I think the weekend was all time Black Panther, I think. And then overall, I think it was Avengers, the first one. But Black Panther is the second highest grossing Marvel movie so far.
Wow.
The way it's forecasted and stuff like that, which is amazing. And I think, what do they say? Like, it's the first franchise ever in the movie business, and we're comparing Star Wars to James Bond and X-Men, whatever, to reach over 13 or 14 billion dollars. That's mad. And, with the success of Black Panther, Infinity War is definitely going to push that 13 or 40 billion to 15 or 16, no doubt about it. It just shows the success of what you can do, man. Like, a creative genius, Kevin Feige, and all the directors, and, just having a plan. And it's amazing how this one company was just about to go bankrupt to what it is now. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. I think Marvel's top movies has been Avengers. That's the first one that made the most money. 207 million, I think it is, on opening weekend.
Yeah.
Black Panther, then Age of Ultron. Then I think Age of Ultron, to be honest with you, right? It wasn't the best. I liked it. It wasn't the best, but I think that was just following a hype.
Yeah,
like
that's what it was.
Captain America: Civil War. And then number 5 was Iron Man 3. And again, Iron Man 3, not one of my favorites. However, I think that was following the hype of Avengers. So whatever movie came out next after that would have been a success.
Exactly.
And Iron Man 3 was the one. But, hey, it's amazing, man. I mean, like, you know, like, I guess just keep making the films and we're going to still keep giving you us
some money, son. Take my money.
Take
my monies, man. Take it.
Simple, man.
Yeah, no, it's for real, man. It's like really, oh, man. They're just going to take it, bro. It's going to be emotional to see them do what they're going to do with the Avengers Infinity War. Oh, man, it's going to be so emotional, man. I don't want to watch any more things. I just want to watch the movie now. I don't want to be spoiled by it. I think I've seen enough trailers and TV spots. I think I'm going to leave it and wait because I'm still buzzing over Black Panther as well. Like, the response that this movie's getting. You've got a lot of backlash as well. You've got people doing some fake shit. Like, this is a movie, guys.
Yeah. Go watch a movie. Like, go enjoy it. It's a comic book movie. Go enjoy it. Why get all the race and all that shit involved? Forget all of that. Go watch a movie. If you like a good comic book movie, go watch it. If you don't like comic book movies, then it might not be your cup of tea. It might not be your cup of tea. I mean, you can still watch it, but, you know, it still might not be your thing. And it's okay to not like the movie. Like, I've had a few people tell me, saying, you know, I don't know if I'm like, bro, if you don't like it, you can say it. Because, you know, there's this whole thing saying, if you don't like the movie, then you're racist. Fuck, man. If you don't like the movie, then you don't like the movie.
Exactly.
Unless you said, I don't like the movie because it's full of black people, then maybe, yes, you could be a racist. But if you're just saying, I don't like this superhero shit, or I didn't like the way the story went, or whatever, then that's okay. You can.
Yeah, no, of course. Just your opinion. So, one of the guys at my workplace was like that. He was like, oh, Kibbs, man, Wakanda forever, but I didn't like the story. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, why didn't you like it? Because I want to know why. And he was like, I don't know. I just felt like it was a bit predictable. I suppose now looking back at it, for me personally, no, because I feel like it was a better story than most of the other Marvel movies. But, you know, he had valid points. And then I was like, you know what, bro, I can't argue with you. You're right. That's how you feel. But I'm moist, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, we're always going to be moist. And I've heard some other people say some stuff about it, like people on one end of the spectrum. There's no one, like, there's not many neutral people, but people on the other end of the spectrum saying they're the ones who are causing beef, right? However, they can both make valid points. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, you got people on one end of the spectrum saying this is the first black comic book character on the movie on the big screen. It's not, because Blade and all that sort of stuff. However, it's very...
A meteorite man.
Yeah, but exactly, meteorite man. But don't use that and say, yeah, white people are not allowed to watch it. Because if I was a comic book guy, I'm a comic book fan. If I was white, but I'd be pissed. I'm like, bro, I need to go watch this movie on opening release. I don't give a fuck. So on that side, and then you got the other side where, you know, people are saying that, you know, people people making up shit, saying white people are not allowed to watch it, saying that they're trying to boycott the movie because they're not, you know, black people shouldn't have their own movie. But come on, guys, just watch it. I mean, one guy was saying some shit, right? And again, he's from one end of the spectrum, but some of the stuff he said was like, I was like, actually, that's kind of true. He was comparing, this is crazy, but he was comparing the King of Wakanda, T'Challa, to Donald Trump. Why? Check this out. He was like, well, he built a wall around his country. That's what Trump wants to do. He didn't take in any immigrants. That's what Trump wants to do. And look how successful the country is. I was like, holy fuck. When you think of it that way, as a devil's advocate right now, it's kind of true. It's fucked up. It is fucked up. And I do, like I said, that guy who says that he's talking it from one end of the spectrum. I wish he came from more of a neutral perspective. But I'm like, wow, when you give those points, I'm not going to argue with you. Because that's actually
a good point.
Valid points.
No.
Anyway, why is this movie having that? Why can't people just be like, this is a wicked comic book movie, go watch the fucking movie, Marvel done it again, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't like comic book movies, don't watch it because you're not going to feel it. It's gone too deep. It's gone too deep. I tell people out there, listen, go enjoy the movie, and it's okay not to like it, as long as you don't like it for valid movie reasons, not cultural reasons.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I do think, I personally do think, as a cultural film, it was beautiful. I said, you know, there was little things that I just found out today, again, which I think is beautiful to the culture. Not one character had their hair straightened, you know that? Everything was curly. I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because that's pure. That's pure. You know, the African people. Their hair is that curly texture.
Yeah.
No one has their hair straight. Their hair straight, and that was obviously influenced by the Western and colonizer. Sorry, I should say that colonizer culture. But I thought that was beautiful. Those little things, man. So. Like, you know, you don't hate the movie because it's an African movie. Like, just hate the movie because the story's shit, or you think the acting shit, or the production shit. Don't hate it because of a culture or whatnot.
People, man, people always take it to a next extent, bro, and it's just sad that they do that, but it is the crazy ass world we live in. Sorry, guys, my hair is looking basic, but it is the crazy world we live in. But yeah, what can we do, bro? We move on. It's a great movie. I enjoyed it. I loved it a bit. I think it's a great addition to the Marvel Universe, and I can't wait to see more, bro. That's, you know, I'm appreciative. I'm happy. I'm
gonna go watch it again in a couple of weeks, but I'm gonna take a couple of weeks off, and I'm gonna go watch it again before I head back to the UK. Or maybe if it's in the cinema when I'm back in the UK, let's go catch it.
Yeah, let's do that, bro. Let's do that. Definitely.
About Dark Phoenix. Did you hear about this?
No. Tell me.
What's that?
Tell me about it, bro. Tell me. I haven't read it.
Apparently, they're looking to introduce the Kree army. Is it the Kree or the Krull army? The Krull alien. Hold on. The Krull. Yes, you know that alien race, the Krull. That's supposed to be in this model. They're looking to introduce that in Dark Phoenix, which will. I don't know how that's going to work, because apparently the rights of those characters is kind of half-half. They still own half-half of that, which is why X-Men can use it in the sense.
That's going to ruin the continue.
Even though they're coming together, I don't know what's happening, but they're looking to bring that alien race into that movie, man, Dark Phoenix. So I don't know how that's going to go. To be honest with you, I wish they scrapped Dark Phoenix. I don't want to see that film, to be honest with you.
Same here. I don't want them to do it. They've had their fun with it, I suppose. Let go, man. Let go. Let Disney do their thing, man. Let Disney take it. Do it. Let Marvel Studios take over. Let them look after the franchise now, because I'm getting fed up, man. Logan was the last, and Deadpool were the last good best movies. You know, I'm looking so forward to Deadpool 2. But please let it go. The X-Men, let it go, please. Because if you're not going to put it in the hands of a director who is a fan, like what Ryan Coogler did to Black Panther, and I don't want to keep doing that because he's a fan. It means much more to him than anything else. Then don't direct it. Don't direct it.
Yeah.
Don't direct it. You won't get me.
Do you know? Do you know who the director is for?
No, not this one. I think he did. What did he do? Hold up. Stay on the line. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I mean, I don't know. Do you know what it is as well, bro? Like, honestly, I'm not engaged with the actors who play the characters. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's why, again, I'm not interested. Like,
same here.
You know, if Robert Downey Jr. made a shitty Iron Man movie, I'll go watch it because he's Iron Man to me. But none of these X-Men characters are X-Men characters to me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why I can't engage with it, man. It's I don't know, man. I don't have a connection with it personally, but you know, I'm not feeling it. Hopefully, X-Men, this will be the last, and then Disney will be like, cool, you guys are done with this franchise.
Simon Kinberg.
Okay.
And the writer, the guy who wrote this story, is the writer of John Barnes. Oh, right. Okay, so the guy who wrote the Dark Phoenix saga, John Barnes wrote it. John Bryan. The director, he's done movies like... Oh, wait, hold up. He was a producer for Deadpool, X-Men, Fantastic Four, The Martian. What about his movies, man? Tell me what movies he did. Director... Oh, right. So this is going to be his upcoming project, man. His first project. It looks like his first director. But let's see what they do, man. I mean, it's tough because X-Men Apocalypse was shit.
Oh my god. That Apocalypse looked like fucking, what do we say, a Power Rangers character and shit. Anyway, let's see. I mean, maybe, hopefully this is the last, and then Marvel Disney just take over and say, alright, it's time for us to integrate those people into the real universe that it should be in.
Exactly.
So that's it. I mean, all this universe talk, man. I saw this sign about Spider-Man and Peter Parker cameo in the Venom movie.
Yeah.
which would be amazing.
Definitely.
Which needs to be done. I mean, you can't have Venom without Spider-Man, I don't think.
Exactly.
It'll be interesting to see how he cameos and how Spider-Man's, that's his villain in one way. You know what I'm trying to say? So it'd be interesting how he doesn't interact as Spider-Man and how he just interacts as Peter Parker.
No, that's right.
But yeah, I think that'll be quite interesting, man. We'll see how it goes, man.
No, definitely. Let's see what else was on my list. We got Krypton coming out in March, which should be interesting. Did you see the trailer? That looked good, man.
I haven't. The last trailer also looked good. I haven't seen the new one. No.
Wow, you need to check out the new one, man. I can't even tell you that means you gotta wait.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to see it, man.
Tell me, say it. What happened? What do you think about it?
No, I mean it looks like it looks really dark and gritty. It's not like the CW shit. Sorry, Wolf.
Yeah.
Sorry, please. It looks interesting, man. They're gonna be concentrating on characters from Krypton from like 200 years before the planet blew up. An interesting character has popped up, bro. So you have to watch it. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, it looks good, bro. It doesn't look cheap and it looks good. You have to check it out, bro. You have to check it out.
They were saying that it's not gonna be that CW look. It's gonna be that BBS Justice League look. I'll take a look, man.
Definitely check it out.
It's amazing. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you know what I did see that cartoon you were talking about, the Batman, the Jack the Ripper one.
Yeah. Gotham by Gaslights.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It's really good. I liked it, man.
It's brilliant,
really
bro.
Good.
Very good. Very good concept.
Very good.
It was really good, man. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it and say this and that, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. They had this. Obviously, it was Jack the Ripper, which is a London thing. It's a UK thing. However, it was in Gotham. It incorporated it well. I really enjoyed it, man.
Very good what they did.
Yeah,
very good what
awesome.
they did.
Yeah, very good. His costume looked wicked. It looked old school English, 18th century or whatever.
Yeah.
Technology that it was good.
It was brilliant. Very good. I love the fact that they did that because the book is amazing, bro. So I'm kind of glad they adapted the book so well. I just pre-ordered Batman Ninja, so I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. So that should be coming in Blu-ray next month as well. I don't know. That was it, man. I don't think was there anything else that was needed to be covered.
Walking Dead's coming out.
Oh
Monday.
yes, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not Walking Dead fan, but
what happened last time? Good. Yeah. You know what? I'm a big fan because I fell in love with the characters. So when you watch a program, I think the main thing for me is like once you get to know the characters, then you're gonna watch it because you want to know what happens.
Yeah.
The problem with Walking Dead, I feel, is that they always start good, then the middle is full of shit personally, and then it gets good again at the end. Like the middle, they always waste it on characters I don't care about, boring storylines, stuff like that. Personally, is what I think.
Yeah.
I really get pissed off with Walking Dead, to be honest.
Yeah.
However, because I'm so invested in the characters,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. The bad guy in this one's a guy called Negan, and they look like they're gonna go to war and deal with it and stuff like that. It's kind of a predictable thing. It's the same shit with every season. Bad group. Well, when you say bad group, a group against weak group. It's all about survival. The one thing I say about this program, I know it's a zombie program. Everyone's like, "Oh, zombie program." The main thing is all about survival.
Yeah.
Family, uniting human beings together and stuff.
Yeah.
But then there's always going to be tribes who want more,
Yeah.
who want more power, who have a different perspective, and that's why you end up going at war, regardless that the world's already fucked up.
Yeah.
So there's more to it than that. What I just don't like about the series is it goes dead in the middle, and
Yeah.
I hate that. It never keeps the momentum going. But
it's
'cause I'm
hard,
so
man.
invested,
It's very hard, man. It's like what's happening with the Black Lightning. Like I'm gonna be honest. I enjoyed the first 2 episodes because I just felt like I needed something different, bro. But more superheroes involved, more people turning into superheroes. Why can't you focus on one character?
yeah.
Because this is what the Flash did. This is what the Arrow did. Yeah. One character. Let me fall in love with that one character. Let me understand why this character is doing what he's doing. The Flash was amazing, bro. I loved it, man. It gave me tears in my eyes, bro. It made me cry. When I watched Kevin Smith cry, I was like, yes, I'm going to cry as well. Basic. What happened now? Bro, guess what? Because I've given up on them. Guess what I see all over Instagram and Facebook? Iris West is now a Flash.
say, bro. I gave up on season 3, man. I couldn't take it no more. Yeah, and I remember Arrow as well. I watched up to season 4 or 5, and I was like, everyone's a fucking martial artist now and can take out everyone. Same with this one. I agree, man. I mean, to be honest with you, it's fucking cheesy as fuck. Like, if you think about these CW programs, they can be cheesy, and this one's cheesy, man. I don't like it at all. I mean, I watch it every week, but I'm just not feeling it.
Nah, same. It started to, because as soon as, sorry guys, there's a spoiler in it. Like, his daughter's got some powers, and then I was like, this is shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That switched it off for me because it moved away from a character-based story to let's tell you about everybody.
Yeah, and they look basic. Visually, it looks rubbish, man. Like the costumes and the way they act, the way they fight, it is terrible, bro. It is not good. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it at all, man. I watch it only because I give season 1 a chance. I always give season 1 a chance. Every show.
Yeah.
Supergirl, I remember halfway through, I'm like, this is so basic, but I watched the whole season 1 and then I gave up. You know, the Legends of Tomorrow,
DC Legends
that was basic for me. But I give season 1 a chance. This one, I'm gonna give season 1 a chance, and then I'm done with it, man. I'm not a thing, man. Like, I don't know. This is another universe that the CW, Warner Brothers, DC are not really good at, man. Again, Marvel killed it with the TV shows. I rewatched The Punisher, man, the other day. I binge watched it all in 3 days, bro. I mean, that's how that show is to me. Yes, I'm biased.
Of course.
That show was just so good.
Yeah.
And the last episode. Sorry, I'm not gonna go into it, but the second to last episode where you know when he's getting tortured by the CIA guy, bro, that episode nearly put me in tears this time. Because when he got cut loose and then he kills the guy, puts his fingers in eye, you almost feel like he's gonna die, right?
Yeah.
That scene almost tears me up, bro, man, because I felt like, fuck, man, I know he's not gonna die, but I felt like he was gonna die. And Michael's trying to revive him and like come back to reality. I'm like, that scene, bro, Punisher. Yeah, DC, I don't know, the Marvel TV program series is the best. Like the way they
Netflix is because Agents of Shield and all of that. I heard it's got better, but I just haven't given it a go, man. It's just too much to watch and catch up on. But
which one?
Agents of Shield.
Oh yes, yeah. I haven't had a chance either. But I told you I watched some episode with Ghost Rider, and that looked good, bro.
Yeah, I just need to make the time and watch that.
I wanted to see more Ghost Rider, so that was pretty awesome.
No.
Well, we got Jessica Jones coming out on the 8th of March, so
yeah, so
that
it should be good.
Interesting. I mean,
Definitely.
My interest on that is like how did they connect it after Defenders.
Yeah,
is anyone else going to be in this? Luke Cage? Is she going to mention what the Punisher's done? I know they're in the same city, and Punisher's been causing some havoc. So are they going to mention it? You know what I'm saying?
It should be interesting to see what they go and where they take it. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, let's see what happens, bro. Yeah. It's got interesting month. It's already March. You're going to be coming down in a couple of weeks. You get to see little Idris and the family. We'll go to the DC show.
Oh, wait, I'll be down. We do this together. We're sitting side by side doing one of these, man, in about 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Yeah, man, definitely. So
let's try and get all the boys, man. Let's do one big discussion with all the boys, man. Like Ash, Yakub, Ahmed, whatever, man.
Yeah, no, we'll do that. Let's plan that. Let's start putting it in our diaries now and get that done. But oh man, all right, bro. I gotta get back to the day and got a few sketches to do, and then. But yeah, guys, massive thank you, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. I do have some news for you guys, but I can't say it now. I have to wait. But I have got other news regarding our podcast. So what I want to be doing now, I know it's hard for you guys to watch YouTube on your phones for an hour or hour and a half, and me and my brother do get absolutely moist when we get stuck into it because we love it, you know. We genuinely love it, and it's not even that. It's time for me and my brother to catch up as well. It's family time for me as well, so it's always nice. But I'm going to put every single podcast on SoundCloud, so you can download it for free on your mobile or listen to it for free using the web app or the application on your phone, so that you guys can hear what we talk about. So hopefully by this week I'll have all the podcasts up and ready on that, and we'll start pushing it out on social media so you guys can add and follow. We've got more stuff coming. Gilman's got his comic book reviews that he does on a weekly basis. We've got the trailer reactions coming out. Me and the wife are doing trailer reactions to Bollywood and Tollywood music videos and movie reviews coming out. And my brother's doing model reviews. Like, there's so much happening at the moment. So, guys, it's been amazing. The influx of people that have come through and supported the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing, guys. If you're new to the channel, click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, click like. If you want to comment below and let us know your thoughts about what we spoke about, guys. Comment below, let us know. And then what if you do subscribe and you are subscribed to the channel, click on that notification bell, guys. So every time a video comes up, you guys know that we've either geeked out on our podcast or something's come out with art videos as well. So guys, I've got my 10 minutes, 1 minute and 10-second sketches coming out every week, so you guys get to see the process of how it's like. I've got more videos coming out soon, guys. There's so much. I still have to go through loads of people's requests. And big massive thank you to G-Man in HK, man.
Wicked, man. Cool, man. Thanks, kids, man. It's been awesome. Good to catch up, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna get George, my boy George out here. I'm gonna get him to. You saw him on the Concave Patro video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him. Me and him. One of our favorite movies is Last Samurai.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a couple more movie reviews out here in Hong Kong, like Chinese, Asian movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Give us sort of perspective on what we think from this side of the world.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we posted on that.
Definitely. All right, guys. For now, one love. Peace.
Peace.